Whoa! Hey, everybody, welcome to week 3, not season, week 3 of the Monkey and Big Show. Holla! Whoa, Biggs, what has changed in the last week? So much and so little.
Nothing really.
Oh.
I think everything's the exact same.
Well, it's exactly the opposite for me. I've got so many changes to talk about, but I think the number one thing on everybody's mind after the last batch of episodes, Biggs, is our opinions on both the Jokester movie and El Camino, a Breaking Bad Kino. Biggs, we're changed men. We saw the two incels rise up movies back to back.
Wait, Jesse's an incel?
Well, I think incels worship Breaking Bad.
Oh.
It's like this is really our time to shine as far as theatrical releases go. When have there been two incel heroic movies in theaters at the same time? Usually they don't allow that. The government would interfere.
I mean, they tried to this time, but...
By putting it on Netflix? They said, no. This has to have a very limited theatrical run.
I was talking about the Jokester rated R.
Now, this level's called Dark Passage. What racist joke are you going to come up with?
I'll pass that one to you this time.
Could it be like the sailor routes when they were bringing the slaves over from Africa?
Oh, yeah, that
Dark
works.
Passage? Because they only wanted to travel at night because the waves couldn't see them. Can't get stuck in a storm if the waves can't find us.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's a good idea. They were smart.
Who the slaves?
Sure.
They came up with that idea? Oh, I think I got eaten. So, Biggs, what did you think of, first of all, the Jokester, rated R? Big fan?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I was really impressed with Joaquin Phoenix. I think that's probably my favorite iteration of the Joker character.
My favorite thing was somebody posted a picture on TV, on 4chan, of Heath Ledger's Joker. And they said, is he still the best Joker? And I replied, he never was. And it got like 50 replies.
Yeah, like...
People get really mad about that shit.
Like, I'm probably just a scrub because I never, like, watched a lot of the cartoons and read many of the comics.
No, me neither.
But, like, so the only two Jokers I know are both of them, Joaquin Phoenix.
I thought you were a really big fan of Suicide Squad. You said a movie with suicide in the title. Where do I sign up?
Don't even get me started. Didn't Jared Leto, like, get really mad about this new movie coming out?
Oh, who knows, man? It's all Hollywood made up bullshit journalism. He probably like made an offhand comment, and now everybody's making fun of him.
Right.
When he didn't actually like say anything close to what they're. Because like fuck, I've been through the same shit. Like you say something as a joke in private, and then everybody finds out, and they interpret it exactly the wrong fucking way. So when I read shit like that, I just ignore it. I don't know Jared Leto as a man. I don't know what his opinions are on shit.
To be honest, I really didn't like his Joker at all. Plus he was only in the movie for like a solid 2 minutes, so.
Yeah, the Suicide Squad was a living nightmare. Almost as bad as watching Battle of the Five Armies. Two movies I did not want to sit through.
Thankfully, I did not watch that movie.
Oh, I know, we talked about that last week.
Yeah. I don't ever plan to watch those movies either.
But they're releasing Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit in new HD Blu-ray.
Nope.
You don't want to have a weekend 20-hour marathon with me?
I mean, you can watch it. I'll just play a game on my laptop, I guess.
Let's just watch Kit Boga instead.
Yeah.
And Kit Boga, he'll do the same exact 4-hour call every time, and we'll still watch every single one.
I'm still fairly certain it's the same person, too. Like, he's talking to, like, one of his Indian friends, and they just make up all these scandalous things.
That'd have to be it.
I mean, if not, then it's not even racist to say they all sound the same, because literally every call is the exact same person. It sounds exactly the same as the last.
So what do you think the Jokester has to say about American society? Because really, he even says in the film that they live in a society, so... Do you think it did you see yourself portrayed on screen by the jokester?
Honestly, no.
Oh.
Maybe I'm just not enough of a robot, but I don't know. Like, I get what the Joker's message was, is that people are cruel and they deserve to be murdered for it.
That was the message of the film or of the character?
I feel like the character. I think the film was mostly saying, hey, just be nice to people, otherwise you don't know what can happen. I feel like that was
when
the
when the
main
little
theme.
person is spared. That's like the lesson of the film.
Yeah, he was like the only nice one to him. Yeah.
Which I think we were even talking about last week before we even saw the movie, when we brought up the Dane Cook joke.
Oh yeah.
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 Interesting.
Um,
So are you gonna be like the little person and be nice to the? Oh, wait, is that why you're hanging out with me? That explains everything.
I'm the complete opposite of the little person. Not
True.
personality-wise, maybe, but in size.
Can you do his accent?
No,
Well.
probably not.
Look on the telly. And the Joker's like doing the voice to him.
No, my favorite. I don't even know if you would call it like an accent, but whenever Arthur's talking to Murray, and he keeps calling him Murray.
Yeah.
Favorite part of the film. Tell me another joke, Murray.
I think most people agree the best part of the movie is the finals. Well, the whole Murray interview. It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, it was definitely one of my favorite parts.
I'm liking all the memes of them photoshopping Joker as a guest on every late night
Yeah.
show. Fucking Bedhead Bernie made one of Eric Andre's
Yeah,
show.
yeah,
And
I saw that.
His tweet went viral, but he didn't gain any followers. It's such bullshit.
I think that was my favorite one because it's like, who's gonna shoot who? Oh,
They're both equally crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, well, okay. So is that your final review of the Jokester? 10 out of 10, pretty good?
Yeah, I would say. I mean, I have. I don't know what you've said in the past about it, but
I haven't said anything about it.
Well, no, I mean about how I review stuff, just in general.
Have I reviewed your reviews before?
Yeah, you've made comments that I score things way too high.
When did I say that?
Well, I mean,
In reference to what?
a lot of things.
Well, like-
Like, oh, what'd you think of this movie? I'm like, oh, it was really good, you know. And you're like, was it really though? It was just
What-
kind of a good movie.
What are you talking about? That's never happened.
Yeah, it's
what
def-
movie?
it's
Give me an
definitely
example.
happened.
What movie? What
I would
what
have-
lame ass fucking normie tier shit were you praising, and I had to get you down from the fucking pedestal?
I'd have to think about it.
Yeah.
Offhand, I can't think of one,
Yeah,
so
of
it does make me sound like
Of course,
a
the
liar.
guy
but-
talking shit has no evidence. I've
I'm
never
not-
been there before.
I'm not talking
Never
crap.
been there before. People implying shit about me with no evidence. Never heard that one before.
Are you gonna die?
No! No! Hey, Vsauce told me we're all gonna die.
Oh,
Yeah.
but he didn't want to die. I thought that was kind of cowardly.
True.
Like, how? Like, honestly, why would anyone be afraid of death?
Because then I have to do this level again. That's
Well,
probably why.
in this game, yeah, that makes sense. Did you miss a gym back there? Am I gonna
No,
have to hit you?
no, they're all right here. See? Kaboom. Victory. Damn it, I have to go all the way to the... Okay, that's fine. Let's see if I'll die on the way to the... Anyway, what I like about the Jokester movie is that it heavily implies if you would have just had a QT Pie Black GF, none of this would have happened. It's the message of Trump, where are the government mandated girlfriends at? That's the solution to the incel problem. If he just had the... Do you know how happy he fucking was in those fake scenes with the girl? If that was all real, he would not have gone on the Murray show and had to start a... All the violence and anarchy would have not happened if he only had a real girl who cared about him. It's women's fault that all of that violence happened.
I mean, it was the part where... Well, I mean, I don't think we really care about spoilers, but the part where he goes to her apartment after, what was it, finding out that his mom had lied to him or whatever, and then he comes to realization that was all fake
Yeah.
with her. That's really when it started his descent into madness. I
And
think.
really, women are so cruel. Maybe none of the scenes were fake, and she's just a huge bitch. She just like, oh, now he's down on his luck. I'll just pretend I don't know who he is.
That would be hilarious if that was true.
Now, some people are debating whether or not he killed her before leaving the apartment. Personally, I think he didn't, but what do you think?
Yeah, I don't think he did either. It didn't really, I don't think it really led us to believe that either.
Well, it didn't give us any reason not to believe it, but I think his love for her was so pure and good that even after being rejected by reality, of course he wouldn't kill the cutie pie. She's too cutie and too pie. Really, he only kills white men in the movie, so I don't know how anybody could call this...
That's just white privilege for you, like
Yeah.
being able to be killed by another white man or
True.
killing white men, like that's true privilege.
Yeah. He doesn't kill because he kills the 3 rich white men in the subway, and then he kills Murray, and then I guess his mom, but fuck that, who cares?
I mean, she's white too, so.
Yeah, I'm not a white man.
Yeah,
Well, for all
yeah.
we know, I don't want to assume his mom's gender.
Yeah.
To be fair.
That would be bad.
TBF, fam.
There's so many good scenes in that movie, honestly. Murray's scene at the end was obviously one of the better ones, but like even the scene where he's getting beat up by the 3 white dudes in the subway and he's just laughing maniacally. I don't know, that whole scene just.
I like when he's standing outside the subway, like hunting the 3rd guy, and they're
Yeah.
playing a game of chicken to see who's gonna jump out of the subway first. Oh, that's intense.
He's like poking his head out, putting it back, and the other guy pokes his head out.
Yeah, pretty good. Oh, hey, Murray.
Are you getting killed by the little guys?
The little guy didn't get killed by Joker, Biggs. You very much did not understand that scene.
Oh.
When Joker went, bah! And he jumped out, that was just a joke. He wasn't really attacking him. And the door's locked and the guy needs help. That's so funny.
Arthur, can you get the lock? He's like, oh yeah, sure.
Okay, so do we have any final thoughts on Joker, or should we move on to Breaking Kino on Netflix Camino?
10 out of 10, go watch The Joker. Don't be afraid of incels, they're not going to hurt you.
Well, they might.
No, it's fine, they won't.
What, do you speak for all incels, Biggs? How do you know?
I mean, either way, if they do hurt you, then it's not my problem.
True.
But I'd rather think that they wouldn't, so I'm just going to say that.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. In other Andy Signor news, when Andy Signor reviewed the Jokester, he straight up said, like, don't be afraid, nothing's gonna happen. And I'm thinking, Andy, you don't know that, man. Like, if somebody gets shot, it'd be really funny if the family's estate, like, sued Andy Signor for promising them safety at the theater.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's funny.
Oh, fuck, this level sucks! God damn, this is the worst flying level. It's literally the hardest one.
What? I
Fuck
thought you
me.
said the first one we ever did was the hardest.
It's one of the hardest. This is the hardest, by far, though. This sucks.
I mean, you're bad at the not even the hardest one.
Yeah, I
so-
know. You can see how upset I am now, because I have to do this shit.
Oh no, we're gonna have to redo this, aren't we?
Fuck!
Oh,
Okay, you tell us your thoughts on Breaking Kino, Breaking Bad, Camino.
so a couple of my coworkers had watched it, and they were expressing their distaste for it.
Whoa!
But-
what was their distaste? Not
just-
enough explosions. The one big one wasn't enough.
Yeah, literally, most of their complaint was there wasn't enough action in it, and I'm just sitting there thinking like,
Why did you
He's-
watch Breaking Bad?
yeah, exactly.
How'd you get through season 1 if you need action every second?
Yeah, that, and on top of it, like
No!
in the film, Jesse's trying to get out of that life. Why would he?
Yeah, it's about escaping the violent world.
Like, he got his payback, and then it was over from there. It was just trying to find a peaceful life away from this, and for some reason they were upset by that. Like, I don't understand. I thought it was really good. I think
a lot of people came up with their fan theories, like, oh, Walt is secretly alive, and they thought that the movie was going to be about that shit. So then when it's not about retarded, stupid shit, they're really upset and disappointed that their stupid expectations didn't come true.
Yeah. I think the way they wrapped up Jesse's story was really good, though. Like, they threw their little hint about him at least contacting Brock at the end when he was starting his life over, so.
Did they show what the letter said? Like, if we pause it, can we read it? I could have sworn we saw some of the text, but maybe not.
No, it just showed the front of, like, the letter that said the address, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think it showed anything of what it said. I mean, I imagine it said, "Hey, it's Jesse. You know, I'm gonna try and like help you somehow at some point." I think it was probably something like that.
Oh my god, am I gonna beat this one super quick? Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it?
Now you just jinxed it.
No. No! 2 more. Where are those fuckers at? There they are. Here we go. No! Don't touch the control. Why would you want us to lose? So stupid. Okay, I'm gonna tell you next episode my fan theory about the scene with Jesse and Walt in this movie. You guys ready for this? Too bad. Tune in tomorrow.